The Tale of NKEM and NSOH. In a quiet village nestled in the heart of Cameroon, there lived a woman named NKEM. She was known for her warm smile, hearty laughter, and her full, curvaceous figure that spoke of abundance and vitality. NKEM was loved by all who knew her, not just for her kindness, but also for the meals she shared with the villagers, as her cooking was unmatched. One day, a man named NSOH from a neighboring village came to visit. He was tall and charismatic, with a charm that swept people off their feet. When NSOH saw NKEM, he was captivated by her beauty and her aura of peace. He courted her with sweet words and promises of undying love. NKEM, though cautious, was flattered and eventually agreed to marry him. Their wedding was a grand celebration, with drums beating, women ululating, and the entire village coming together to bless their union. NKEM was happy, believing she had found the partner of her life. However, as the years went by, NSOH's affection began to wane. He grew resentful of NKEM's size, often mocking her in private and in public. He would say things like, "You're too big to be my wife," or, "No man would look at you if not for me." NKEM endured the humiliation quietly, for she loved her husband deeply and believed things would get better. NKEM bore NSOH for children, each a blessing in her eyes. She poured her love into raising them, shielding them from the bitterness in their father's heart. NSOH, however, grew even colder. He began spending nights away from home, and one day, he returned with news that shattered NKEM's world. "I am divorcing you," NSOH declared, his voice devoid of emotion. "Take your children and leave. You are no longer my wife." NKEM's heart broke, but she refused to show her pain. She left with her children and moved to her late parents' house. Life was hard, but NKEM worked tirelessly to provide for her family. She farmed, wove baskets, and sold her famous meals at the market. Her children grew up knowing the strength of their mother, even if they witnessed the sadness in her eyes. Despite everything, NKEM's love for NSOH remained. When friends and family encouraged her to find another man, she always replied, "My heart is full with the love I have for my children. That is enough." Years passed, and NSOH's life took a turn for the worse. The women he courted after NKEM left him, and he found himself alone and struggling. One day, he fell ill and had no one to care for him. News of his plight reached NKEM, and despite the pain he had caused her, she took her children and went to see him. Seeing so frail and helpless, NKEM's heart softened. She cared for him as she once did, cooking his meals and nursing him back to health. NSOH, humbled by her kindness, broke down in tears. "I wronged you, NKEM," he said. "I was blind to your love and your worth. Can you ever forgive me?" NKEM smiled, her eyes glistening with tears. "Forgiveness is not mine to give. It is a gift we give ourselves. I have long let go of the pain you caused me, for my heart was too full of love to hold on to bitterness." Though they did not remarry, NKEM and NSOH found a way to coexist as friends and co-parents. NSOH's children, inspired by their mother's strength and grace, grew up to honor her sacrifices. NKEM's love, though bruised, remained a testament to the resilience of a human spirit and the power of forgiveness. And so, in that quiet village in Cameroon, NKEM's story became a tale passed down through generations, teaching that love, though vulnerable, is unyielding in its ability to heal.